In this lesson, you need to make a poster using Google Slides. Now, Google Slides isn't really the right program to use to make a poster, but as you're on a Chromebook, you're a little bit limited. In this lesson, your poster needs to be an advert, so you need to think carefully about what event you are advertising. We're bothered about you learning the skills needed. First things first, you need to open Google Slides. I've done this by typing in slides.google.com, and then you need to open up a blank presentation. First thing you should always do is rename your project. Now, I'm going to make a poster for a job advert, but remember, your poster needs to be advertising an event. Because I'm making a poster and not a presentation, I'm going to close down the themes, and I'm also going to get rid of the text boxes that are on there, and that gives me a nice blank canvas. I'm then going to go to Insert and Word Art, and I'm going to add a title in for my poster. Okay, the title should be quite short, and it should give the person looking at it a really clear idea of what the poster is about. You then need to change the colours to make sure it's suitable for your audience. So you can change the fill colour, the line colour, and also change the font. You then need to insert 2 images as the minimum. So I'm going to do this by going to insert an image and then searching the internet within Google Slides. First thing I'm going to pop in is a picture of a teacher. And that lady is very representative of what all teachers look like at all times. So in she goes. And then I'm going to put a picture in that's to do with computer science, because my job advert is looking for a computer science teacher. A nice bit of code will do. And I'm going to resize them both so they're not ginormous. The last thing to do for the red task is add in some key information. Now, it's a poster, it's not an essay, so you need to add in short chunks of information that give the reader everything they need to know. What you do need to be careful of is spelling mistakes, so any capital letters that are missing or any grammar that's incorrect needs changing. Otherwise, people are going to think your poster could be a scam.
Hi, it's Mr. Grant here. I'm going to go through the amber part of your work today. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to add the guidelines onto your poster. So if you click on View and you go to Guides and you click Show Guidelines, alright, on your work these lines will appear. So you can move these lines if you want. Alright, so when they turn red, they're in the middle. Alright, so you can move it over to one side. You can put that in the middle and it'll turn red. Right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to use shapes to add a background colour to your poster. Alright, so there's loads of different shapes. So just for this first one, I'm going to use a rectangle and I'm going to draw it. You'll notice straight away that it goes over the top of stuff that's already on your page. So if you right click it, order, and send to the back, it will go to the back, so whatever's in front of it can be seen. Alright, so I'm going to split this poster into a top colour and a bottom colour. So if I click on the paint fill, alright, think about your poster. If it's this shade of green, it hurts my eyes, and it's probably going to hurt Miss Fletcher's eyes as well. Alright, it doesn't look very professional, so you need to think about your colour choice and pick a colour that's a bit more subtle and not looking a bit so bright. Alright, so I'm going to go for like a nice oakwood blue. Alright, so I'm going to leave that one there, and then I'm going to make another one for the bottom, send to the back, and then I'm going to change this colour so it's a nice green. Alright, these probably aren't the best colours, but it's just so you can see it. Again, I'm going to change that to green as well. Alright, I'm going to line it up. Okay, right, so that's the second part of your amber task, and the final part is using a maximum of 3 fonts and colours. So it's really important when you make a poster it looks professional, and if you did 37 different colours and all your writing's in rainbow, it's going to look absolutely ridiculous. Alright, and you've got to think about the people looking at it. If your poster doesn't look professional, people probably aren't going to look at it. Oakwood High School is probably an important part, so I might select that bit. I'm going to choose this font. I'm going to make it bold so it stands out a bit more. Alright, I'm going to cut that out altogether. I'm going to paste it. Alright, I'm going to move it into the middle. It looks alright on the back of here, so I'm going to make it a bit bigger. Alright, but this one sort of blends in. Alright, so at the minute, it's like a yellowy colour. I'm going to change it so it's black, see what that looks like. Bit hard to read. Alright, so I might go for like an orange maybe. It's a bit easier to read, but you can change the colours. Alright, so that's one font. Alright, what people do that's really, really bad.
Okay, so the first part of the green task is looking at white space. White space doesn't literally mean all the space that is white. White space means all of the space on your poster that doesn't have something key in it. So it could be a title or text or a main image. They are all key parts of your poster. So background colours and background images aren't key. Now if you have too much white space, it's going to make your poster look unfinished. And if you don't have enough white space, it's going to make your poster look really busy and it might put people off of reading it. The last part of the green task is setting semi-transparent backgrounds. So you click on the text box and go to the colour. Down at the bottom you click on custom, choose a colour. Black and white are usually good starting points, and change the transparency down to about 50%. Now this, when you look at it, might not be transparent enough, so you might need to go in and change it again, or it might be too transparent. It's just trial and error until you find out what works. So you might have an image and maybe you want to put some text over it. Now people often struggle with this because it can be really hard to read text over background images. So a lot of people just keep changing the colour of the text until it becomes a colour that looks alright-ish in front of the background. The best way to do it is to change the background colour of the text box.